Hello, welcome to arcademoica, vlog number 10 on the Dr Who Pinball restoration, and today we're building a rotisserie for Playfield. I already started doing the first bracket that will be holding one side of the Playfield. I'm just tampering with all the stuff I just buy. It was a do-it-yourself kind of recipe that I find on MERCI, and I had to do some adjustment, and I realized that it's not under $100 budget as mentioned in the forum. It cost me a little bit more than that actually. If I buy everything that is listed in the MERCI forum of the guy who lists all the stuff, it costs actually $225, because I buy all the tubular that goes down to the floor, and I just said, okay, no, doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna return back all of the pipes and the little T, all those extra parts that I won't be needing, the pipes, and I will use my horse saw, you know, those little thing that just spread. I'll show you. What I will be doing is actually I'll be using this because it's just the right height, and I really don't mind poking holes through it. I will be drilling 4 holes here that will allow me to put the kind of flange. Okay, that's set up. Okay, I will be using this, and I will be using that, and this will spin like that. And what I need is to buy extra flange like that, and just a little pipe of maybe 6 inches, 3 by 4, and that will be enough to have the right height, and will be a lot more cheaper, because I don't know where he got his pipe, but those pipes cost a lot. So since I made one and it seems to work, you know, this is actually in order to lock the mechanism, and it's okay, it works. I don't know for how long, but it works. I will be building the other one in a time-lapse manner, so you'll see exactly step by step. I'll try to not make it too fast so you can see what's going on. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now that the rotisserie is done and I have the old Playfield installed on it, I will soon be dismantling it piece by piece. I will start from the bottom side because the next Playfield will have the just inside there is a mylar protector that will cover the playfield, and since this thing is only dropped down in place, it's not glued, it's only held down by the parts, the slightest lifting of this little piece of plastic allowed to have some dust inserted underneath, and it can be quite a pain. So I will be putting this protector at the last time when I will start reassembling the upper playfield. So we'll start from the bottom, and it's also will be easier because it means that I don't have to actually disassemble all the rams or all little thing for those switches, which usually have a connector underneath that I just have to disconnect, and so I won't have to disassemble those. So right now, what I'm not showing for the past minute or so is actually an NOS Dr Who pinball playfield. This is a non-obtainium piece of pinball, and here we go. Take a look at this beauty. It is amazing. Pristine, perfect condition does not describe the quality of this piece right now. It's a one-of-a-kind piece because it has also been, not only is it an NOS playfield, it's not a repro, but also it has been clear-coated by Ron Kruzman, which has a pretty great reputation on the interwebs. Especially on Pinside, you can see Tread talking about his work. This guy does an amazing job at clear coating playfield. It's just incredible. There is no dripping around. Everything is it's just the right depth. So yeah, I'm gonna take an awesome care of this playfield. Awesome care. So I will be covering it with paper, glue it on the side, then flip it and drop it on a protective paper too. So there won't ever be any possible scratches going on when I will be working on the back of the playfield. And I'm glad that there is also the little metal shaft where the screw will be screwing from the bottom. Some oxidation, well actually I think the clear coat has dropped on it, so I will be cleaning those. The only defect I can see is actually one of the metal nylon pads. It's weird because this one is complete, but this one seems, maybe it was too much covered in, I guess it was just too much cover of clear coat, because there's one flap poking out, and what's left seems to be underneath some clear coat. But I will be cleaning those. And there is also a mini playfield, which is supposedly an NOS too, because I know that CPR made repro of that mini playfield, and I look at a video on YouTube of a guy doing some comparison on both of the original and the CPR, and the CPR had some differences that is a bit annoying, like the black outline on the typo on the font is too thick, and also there is a lot of holes that are not pre-drilled, so it requires to be drilled at a numberless of places in order to be able to put the screws. And this one, okay, this one seems to be the CPR repro. Okay, this one is not, it is not an NOS, because it has actually the very thick outline everywhere, and it is not pre-drilled for the multiple posts. Let's take a look. You will see what I mean. So if I compare both of them, you see that the outline of type is not the same, and usually for all, not these posts, but we won't see it. I will compare it when I will be disassembling this upper mini playfield, but there is some pre-drill that needs to be done here, there, on the side, and there. But most of all, I'm glad that all the metal all the metal guides are there, because I surely didn't want it to have to hammer those in place. Okay, so I will re-wrap this and keep it in a safe place, waiting for it to be assembled, but I don't want anything to happen to it, so I'm gonna keep it aside for a while. And also, please notice that the wood is not the same. You see, the wood grain is not identical. This has been clear coated by Ron, but I'm pretty sure this is a NOS, but this is a CPR repro. And also the height of the wood is not the same. I hope it's not gonna cause any issue. I really hope this is normal, that this piece of wood is thinner than this one. Okay, so thanks for being there. This is the end of vlog number 10, and on vlog 11, well, you'll see a lot of disassembling going on. So stay tuned, and please comments. See you soon. Bye.